Trying again to play with, okay, Instagram. Good part of the day, my dear YouTube friends, my dear Facebook friends, and give me 1 second. I'm still trying to get my Instagram cooperate with me. They have changed the algorithm, and now I don't even understand if I am live on Instagram. I'm gonna stop it and begin again. Okay, your story. I guess that's how you do it today. Okay, I don't need boomerang. I need, okay. So let's go. No, I don't need this. Give me 1 second. Why do I have a problem with your story's close friends? I haven't done anything yet. I don't get it. Discard. Bear with me, please. I still don't understand what am I doing here. Okay, so live. Okay, I'm live. I see that there are followers active now. Okay, and I am going to, I need video. Is it video? Oh, checking connection. Yeah, you're live now. Hi. Good morning. Good part of the day, my dear Instagram friends as well. Anna Dieter is here, ready to answer any questions. Hi, Speechy Wish joined. Wave to you. So today is Sunday, October 25th. So I am here for my kind of Freedom Friday, but looks like I missed Friday. I was really busy working with students. So today I have a little time, and today I would like to address a very, very interesting topic. Those of you who watch me on Facebook and YouTube, they can see it says stuttering roots. So what is the cause of stuttering? Why do you stutter? What is the bottom line? What is this mysterious stuttering sickness, as they say, sickness or medical condition or genetic condition? Hi, Monica Dunn 90. Thank you for your wave. Good to see you guys. Okay, so let's begin my podcast. And today I'm planning to do something I've never done, so bear with me. I would like to show to you a few images that I have recently posted on Instagram, and I have had a lot of feedback about these images. Some people were just attacking me. Oh, how dare you post something like this? Others simply glad to be here. Gaga 22. Yes, I'm also glad to be here. So some people simply put their like because they resonated with the truth I shared. Hi, Mahmoud. Mahmoud, good to see you on. This is YouTube. So let's me go. If you guys have questions, just put them in, okay? I will get to you, to your questions. But right now, let me focus on my presentation that I have planned to do. So here is what I'm gonna do with you guys. I will take you to my Instagram page. Those of you who watch me on YouTube and Facebook, you can see on the screen the image that I am sharing right now. Let me see if I can share this image with you guys who are on Instagram. Hi, KGhazi110. Oh, I think I can do it here. Okay. Oh, yes, I can do it. And what I'm gonna do here, so my Instagram friends could see it better. Sorry, it's kind of small, but you can go to my Instagram channel and you actually can see the image there. but I just want to share with you today. So here we go. Let me go back to this podcast stream. So let me explain. Number one, of course, 21st of October was an international Stuttering Awareness Day. And when I posted this, and I even actually paid for advertising this post, for spreading this post everywhere through Instagram, this image says, Happy International True Stuttering Awareness Day. How do I make it full screen? Let me see if I can make it view. Okay, zoom. Oh, enter full screen. Look what I can do. Yeah, it's a little bit bigger, right? Okay. Hopefully I did it better. So the bottom line, I am sharing the true stuttering awareness for the whole week today and for the rest of my life. Hi, Maha. God, I couldn't read the name. Mahesh46. I apologize. Your names, guys, I cannot pronounce. Can't even read them. So, no distraction. Let's go. So, Happy International True Stuttering Awareness Day. What is it that I want you guys to become aware of? Number one, it's on the image. Over 10,000 students worldwide live stutter-free today with Etalon Speech Unblocking. Since 1998, together with my mentor, we have educated over 10,000 people. Just like you, they were stutterers. Just like you, they couldn't speak in public. Just like you, they were afraid to speak. Just like most of you, they have been to multiple programs, helpers to get rid of stuttering, to deal with this life blockage. And they couldn't do it with them, but when they came to me and my mentor, they were able to quit stuttering, to eliminate their lifelong suffering in only 3 days and even less. Today, I am talking about even 1 day. 1 day, yes, it's possible. This is the true awareness. For the Stuttering Awareness Day, I want to send a tremendous congratulations to all of my students who have overcome their stutters in my classroom. Okay? So I want you to understand. I also want to share with you with the information. Let me go there. I will simply read it. It's easier. I will not forget it. So I would like to thank you, all my maybe 400 students since I started teaching this program, for allowing me to be your teacher and to guide you into your new and exciting life. I want to spread the true awareness on stuttering by speaking the truth. Guys, what I'm saying, it's reality, whether you like it or not. It is reality. It is the truth. And I am sharing this truth. I am explaining to people how they can solve their lifelong problem in as little as 3 days and even less. Hi, guys. Sorry, I'm not waving to people who wave to me because I'm really focused now on just spreading information, sharing this message with you. So Stuttering Awareness Day was created in 1998. To me, this is a very significant day. Just listen to me and watch what I'm saying, okay? So I Okay, where I was reading. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna stop sharing the screen here because you can see this image on Instagram, right? So I want you to go and look at the image that I posted on Instagram. And here I will just share the information. The truth about stuttering is available, okay? And to me, the 1998 was a very significant year. Why? Because that was the year when my mentor, independent Russian professor Roman Snishko, independent scientist Roman Snishko, that's when he discovered the truth about stuttering and how to properly eliminate stuttering in almost no time. Another coincidence was that in 1998, I left Russia and moved to the United States of America. And that was the year when I started preparing myself for doing what I'm doing today. Wave to you, groove lover. Okay. And I started teaching this program only in 2012. But you got to understand that that was the year when I was ready to teach the program. In 1998, I was just like you. I didn't know anything about the program that I am teaching today. You got to understand it. I moved from Russia to United States of America in 1998. And in 2012, I got the license to teach the Etalon program to English-speaking people who stutter. Do you understand it? It's an extremely significant year, 1998. And of course, I care deeply for my students and about guiding them to the life that they can love, finally. You gotta be in love with your life. You don't have to make excuses for not being able to say this word or that word. You don't have to suffer from this anymore. You gotta understand this, okay? So, anyway, I got so emotional. Calm down, Anna. So, and I love doing what I am doing. And I want you to love your life and being sure that you are never gonna be held back by this non-existent ghost called stuttering disability. And because of this, I have made it my mission to bring the real awareness about stuttering. Today, I offer 100%, not less, 100% reliable, effective, and permanent solution to stuttering problem to any person on the planet. Please understand, if you suffer from stuttering, stammering, cluttering, or any other type of fear to speak in public, don't wait. Come to me. I offer a free one-on-one video consultations. I do it every day. I talk to someone. I talk to people from Africa, from India, from UK, from Australia, from the whole world. And I don't even care whether they have money at the moment. Yes, the questions I always ask, 3 questions. What country are you from? How old are you? Do you work and make your own living? I do ask these 3 questions. Why? Because if you live in other country than English-speaking country, of course I want to know if you speak English. Because you will never believe me how many messages I get when people write to me. How much is your program? I go like, come to me, let's talk, I will explain to you. And the person comes back, I am like Chinese, I got a message today. I'm Chinese, I don't know English. Duh, how can I teach you if you don't know English? This is why you gotta be ready. I ask you these 3 questions. What country are you from? How old are you? Because if you are a teenager below 25 years old, of course, 25 already is not a teenager, but if you are still dependent financially on your family support, you got to bring your parents. It's very simple. I can answer all questions, but not your questions because you're still a child. You still depend on your family support. You got to understand this. Okay? So 3 questions. What country are you from? How old are you? And do you work and make your own living? These are very important questions. If the answer is, I live, let's say, in India, but I speak good English, I can see. When you write to me, I can see if your English is fine. Second question, if you are even 20 years old, but you already work and you don't expect your parents to pay for your education, no problem. Come to me, I'll talk to you. No problem. Okay? So we are clear with that. Sorry, guys, I see questions, but I haven't answered any of them yet. Hi, Dimitri. Okay, I see familiar faces. How can I transfer the money for your books? You know what, guys? Just go to the website, livestutterfree.com. Come, not org. Come. Livestutterfree.com. Livestutterfree.com. Okay? Then go. Of course, you need to subscribe or something, register. I don't remember what they ask. Register. And then you go to the place where it says books. There is a menu. You scroll down and you get the book, whatever you want. And then you go, whether you want to read, download and read free ebooks, you are not ready to pay even a penny, okay? Or if you're ready to buy one of my books or even 2 of my books, I don't know what stage in your life you are in. So then select the book you want and follow instructions. It's very simple. Just follow instructions, okay? livestutterfree.com. Scroll down to books, select the book you want. Okay, and let me look, someone wrote something here. Lion 1997, I'm from Europe. That's why I'm asking. That's why I'm asking. Doesn't matter, I work online. Europe or Australia or whatever, Antarctica for that matter. I don't care. Internet is everywhere. This is the beauty of technology. You can get in touch with me from anywhere you want. Okay, let me go back to StreamYard and see. Okay, Mahmoud also sent me a question. Mahmoud, what's your opinion about stuttering days as a celebration? I think it's make us to live and accept stuttering. Mahmoud, you're such a smart guy. You're exactly right. Exactly right, Mahmoud. You know, they celebrate disability. I mean, it's insane. They call it a disability, which in a way is because a person believes that he is disabled. And they celebrate. It's exactly in the same way how they celebrate when people are overweight. Okay, they celebrate, oh yeah, I am fat, but I am gonna celebrate being fat. Go ahead, celebrate it. It's only your problem because it is you who's gonna be diabetic, you're gonna die of being overweight. You're gonna develop all kinds of problems with your health, not the ones who created this celebration. Please understand, Celebration Day is the celebrating disability instead of celebrating humans' achievements, abilities, ability to do something amazing. Okay? They celebrate disabilities. They celebrate that. Let me give you an analogy. Imagine I am a person living in Africa tribe. I have never ever learned to wear clothes. I have never learned to do anything like writing, reading. How does our society look at these people? Do we celebrate them? Do we make them our role model? Should we take all the clothes off? Should we throw away all the books? Should we celebrate the existence of people who don't know how to read and write? It's crazy. Over millions of people, of humans' existence, we now are celebrating things that people haven't learned yet. They do not know how to do it adequately yet. We celebrate laziness. And this is what I wanted to talk about today. Laziness. Some people do it on purpose, but most people have been deceived. They have been conditioned to remain lazy. You've got to understand it, because of all these crazy celebrations of Stuttering Awareness Day. What are you guys making people aware of? That they are incapable of learning how to move their tongue to say accurately any word, any time in front of anybody. This is the bottom line. Yes, you can learn to move your tongue adequately so your tongue would create a perfect word. And it doesn't matter where you are. Mani Kandan 90 just ask the question, is it curable in 3 days? How is it possible? Great question. Mani, how is it possible to learn to write the word? Let's say you don't know how to write the word. Let's say the word mother. You never learned how to write this word. What will happen if the teacher shows you the word and says, this is how you need to write this word. Grab a pen and write it. You write it 1 time, you write it 2 times, 3 times. Is it possible that after writing 3 days, you now know how to write this word, what, in a minute? In 2 minutes? You gotta understand, everything is possible. Everything is possible for the person who wants to learn how to do something with his or her muscles perfectly. Is it possible to learn to throw the ball in the basketball, and make it a basket? Is it possible to learn? If you just do it first time, of course you're going to miss the basket. But let's say you have a coach who tells you, okay, here is how you hold the ball. I used to play basketball, that's why I know. Okay, this is why then, or like this. Or you go like this, you move your muscles this way. Do it. Do it 1 time. Oops, miss the basket. Do it 1 more time. Do it 1 more time. Again. Yay, you made a basket. Do you understand what I'm talking about? It's all possible. The only remedy for learning to use accurately any muscle in your body is to do some muscle work. Muscle work. What muscle do we use when we speak? Nothing else. no other muscles in the body. We only move our muscles, period. Do you understand this? I'm afraid not. Okay, you waved at North Tarek. Yes, North Tarek. Hi. I wave. Sorry, I'm so focused now. Okay, let me see if there are more questions. Yes. What do the ears have to do with speaking? You mentioned it before somewhere. Because we are like parrots. We can repeat anything we hear. This is the way our body is built. God built, has given us a perfect body. We are tape recorders. This is what it has to do with speech. We are tape recorders, recorders. We record with ears and we play with the tongue. That's it. We hear and we repeat, just like parrots. We're no different from parrots. The only difference between us and animals, we can remember those melodies. We can build the muscle memory of the tongue to resonate the melody that we remember. This is what ears have to do with our accurate speech. Okay? So 100% possible. Yes, of course, money. 100%. Yes. This is what I'm talking about. Okay, I'm waving to more people. I have many people watching me here. Modara Kayaki, how to speak sound by sound. You know what? This is a great question. I will just give you very short answer. Normal people do not speak in single sounds. Now, there are very few languages that even have the words that have only one sound. I know at least one word in Russian language and Spanish language. Okay, it's the word E, which in English means end. So yes, if I say E in Russian, it's one sound and this is the word. But every word has many, many sounds. And every sound is the movement of the tongue. So Modaraka Tokoyaki, if you want to know more, you gotta come to me. This is exactly what I teach. I teach this. You asked a great question, but how can I teach you if you're not my student? Step in my classroom. It's real affordable today. Step in my classroom and begin learning. Begin learning. Stop believing lies. Okay, let me see more. Wave to Andre Tapa. Oh, sounds familiar. I need to talk with you on Skype. You know what? Skype is better. I like Skype because Skype is my classroom. I'm there all the time. I have Skype uploaded, downloaded, even on my phone. I can talk to you even there. Okay? So Skype is my preferable place of communication. Zaikanya, привет, Roman. Zaikanya is my mentor, academic Roman Snishko. This is the man I'm talking about. He is the one who has discovered the truth about what speech is, what stuttering is. He has been shared this information with over 10,000 people since 1998. You gotta understand, we work together. He's teaching people in Russian language. I am teaching people in English language. We're working together. And I am ready to launch the program for those who want to join us and for those who really are passionate about helping other people. Millions of people on the planet and who has the calling, I want to teach my people in my language. If you have the calling, come to me. Let's discuss this. Let's see if this is for you, because I will very soon. I have already worked it out. I will begin teaching the college course online on Zoom. It will be the college course for people who want to become new professionals, Etalon Speech Educators. I will begin teaching this course next year. I have already created the business plan. I have already kind of counted how much money I need to be donated in the program so we could develop this program. We're working on that. Hopefully after this election, we will be able to launch this program. Okay? I'm not gonna talk about election. Okay, yes, Money. Come to me on Skype, send me a message, and Adira, one word, without spaces, small letters. Okay, I have a question, please. Do you have any student who back to stuttering after the 3-day sessions? I have a few students who would come back, not to stuttering, but to me. I am the teacher. I also have the image. If you guys go on Instagram on my wall and look at the images, I actually can do it. Wait a second. Let me see if I'm good. Okay, here is, let me share. Okay, let me share the screen. So I open my Instagram and let me go to the image that I'm gonna talk about. This is the first time I'm dealing with this, so bear with me. I'm looking for one image I have posted not a long time ago. I guess it's right here. May contain, what? Why can't I open it? Let's do it again. Oh, yeah. Okay, if you see the image, let me see if my StreamYard can see the image. Yes, StreamYard can see the image. So let me go back. Do you see this image? Let me see who just asked the question. You asked me a question, HWALID87. Do you see the picture? Valid, whatever, I don't know how to read your name. So you see this image, there is a big mountain. On the top of this mountain, I'm gonna point to this. You see this flag, it's on the top of the mountain, the flag, and it says Etalon. Do you see it? Okay, this is my student, you are here. This is Anna Dieter. My job is to push you up to the top of this mountain. I can do it in only 3 days, sometimes even in 1 day. I know I can. I've done it many times. But if you ever fall down, I am right behind you. I'm not gonna let you fall. So if people forget something, if they get confused, I'm behind you. And I never, ever require any money after that. 3-day course. I never, after people graduate from the 3-day course, there is no money between us. I'm always behind you. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna share one little inside secret. Right now, I am secretly, of course, it's not gonna be a secret because I'm talking about it. I am secretly beginning to work on the book, which one of these kind of books I have already created. That was the book. I'm going to show it to you. Okay, let me show the book. Let me start sharing. I'm going to start sharing this. Oops. Okay, one of this book I have already created. It's called One Lonely Climb to Success. It's about one of my perfect students. Perfect. He's my poster boy. His name is Hussein. He was following every instruction I would give him precisely. He would never even question whether what I asked him to do was right or wrong. He would just do it. And he became 100% success in 3 days. And even when he came to me in some time, it would take me like maybe 10 minutes to get him back up. He is 100% success. This book is also available on the website, livestutterfree.com. I really recommend you guys download it and read it. It's free. You don't have to pay a penny for it. Okay? So today, I am busy creating another book. This book, I haven't come up with a title yet, but this book is also my communication with that person over some time on the messenger, through the messenger. But this is the person who would resist every single recommendation I give. I would tell him, do this. He would say, oh, why I should do this? I don't think it's going to help me. Why would I do this? So by doing this, he sabotaged his own progress. Over 3 days of my guidance, he was perfect. He would begin speaking without mistakes. The problem was solved, but after the class, instead of doing what I told him to do, basically it was move your tongue, speak, 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 build the memory of your tongue. He quit speaking, stopped learning words. He didn't do it. He did not do it. And as a result, he lost it all. I have tried to help him. I have tried to talk to him. I have given him a lot of my time. I have invited Mr. Snishko. We have been sitting. We did sit with him for years, not years, for hours, more. But then he would come back to me and say, I still make mistakes. And I would, did you do what I actually told you to do? He would say, no. You got to understand, people are all different, okay? So I'll tell you the bottom line, this person is still doing really well. I hope. I haven't heard from him because we actually stopped answering his questions and simply started giving him tasks. Do this. And every time he would ask a question, we would go, wasting time, wasting time. We're wasting our time. Do what we told you to do. And after he has done it for some time, guess what? The very first task he received, he completed it perfectly. Perfectly. We gave him the next task. He said, okay, I have not heard from him from that time. I don't know. I just hope that he probably got it. All you need to do is to do the work, to do the speech work. It's not a miracle. It's a training of the tongue muscle. How can you train the tongue if you do not use your tongue? Is it possible? Okay, let me see what's going on over here. So let's continue. Let me see other questions you have. My world book joined. Hi, guys. Good to see you here. Yes, I see it. Okay, Walid 87. Okay, I'm going to wave to BHMN. Okay, and I have more questions. Woohoo, so many questions today. Okay, hello, Taheri 6871. Wait, what did they do? Hello. Okay, he sent request. No, I don't need you in my video. Yes, I read it all. Yeah, I'm happy you did. So treatment stutter. Oh, treatment. See, treatment is one word. This is what I don't understand. Tahiri 6871. Who told you you need the treatment? Let me ask you a very simple question. You come to the gym. No, let's not take a gym. You come to the piano and you want to play you want to play perfectly piano. You put your fingers on the piano and you begin moving your fingers. Does it sound beautiful, the music you are making? Of course not. Why? Because you've never learned to play piano. Your muscles, your finger muscles do not have any memory. You have no idea how to do it. Now, do you really want to play piano beautifully? What treatment do you need? Do you need to go to a doctor? Do you need to take pills? Do you need special techniques for playing piano? Do you need a cure because you don't know how to play a piano? Write to me. Of course not. You gotta understand it, that people who stutter don't need any treatment. Creative nails, hi. Okay. Ismani, da. What does it mean, da? I don't know. Okay. Mani, hello, hello again. Okay. So I'm done with Instagram. Let me go to YouTube now. And guys, if you are watching me on Instagram, you have a question, put it in, because I'm doing multi-streaming. Yes. Okay. Can reading be useful to overcome stuttering? Mahmoud, you gotta understand, reading is only one speech mode. Only one. When we speak from our memory. We speak using our eyes, kind of describing things. We speak in different speaking modes. Reading is only one mode. By reading, of course it's great. Reading out loud is great. But by reading, you will only learn to read. You will not learn to speak from your memory. You will not learn to tell stories. You will not learn to speak in public. You will not learn all these modes. You will not. Please understand this. Madara asked, I have read your new book, Correcting Speech of People Who Stutter. I learned how the tongue moves. Okay, from top to bottom, from consonant to vowel, but do I need to focus on every tongue movement? See, Madara, you asked a very good question of a person who stuttered. Okay, stutter. You repeated it twice. Okay, I got it. Or is it different? Oh, no, it's the same. You got to understand, when people speak, they focus, yes, on their speech instrument. But if I say yes, you will ask me the next question. How do I do this? How do I focus on each tongue movement? You don't know how to do it. You don't. This is why you asked a great question, but you gotta come to me and understand, what does it mean to focus on tongue movements? What does it mean? And once again, people do not speak in one movement. When we speak, it's usually several movements of the tongue. Okay? So if you want to understand, you need to come to me, Madara Tokayaki, and ask me. And I will be happy to explain it to you. Okay, so there are no questions here. How to speak sound by sound, I've answered already. Okay, thank you for your like. Guys, if you're watching me on Facebook and YouTube, please don't forget to put likes. Help my videos to come to the top so people could see this information. Enough of believing lies. Enough. We've been put into the world of lies for too long. Okay, so it's time to awaken. So because there are not too many people watching me on Instagram, I'm going to be focusing on YouTube right now. Okay, thank you very much for your likes on Instagram. For some reason, people left me. I guess they got it all, or attention span is short. I don't know. So, dear friends, digital friends on YouTube and Instagram, I will continue opening the topic. Let me talk about the topic that I planned to talk about today. So once again, happy oops, I need to come here. Happy True Stuttering Awareness Day. So what I was going to talk about today, thank you, Mani, for your like. I was going to talk about the root causes of stuttering, because this is the post that people who stutter resisted the most. I'm going to talk about this post right now. Okay, I'm going to show it to you guys on Instagram. Yeah, this post. Go to Instagram and look at my post. I do recommend you read the article about this post. Can you do that? It's kind of too small here. I don't know how to make it bigger. I'm using the stand right here. So this is the picture. But you know what? One advantage I have on Instagram, I can use my finger to tell you. I don't know if it works the same way. Let me see if it works the same way here. Mankandhan. Okay, he already sent me the Skype request. I'm still busy doing my life. I can't talk to you yet. Okay, so let's talk about the root cause of stuttering, my dear digital friends. Here we go. So what you see, no, I don't think you can see me moving. Let me see if I can move. Can you see the cursor that I'm using here? Can someone tell me if you can see it? Whatever, I don't think you can. Anyway, I will continue. So yes, this is the tree that I have created. Okay, let me read what Mahmoud wrote. No, I think about breathing to overcome stuttering blocks. This is crazy, Mahmoud. Do normal people ever think about breathing? Ask me, do I think about breathing? No. Mahmoud, I recommend you go to my website and watch my free video lessons. I talk a lot freely about you not worrying about your breathing and why, and how harmful your breathing exercises, any breathing practice to improve your speech is harmful for your speech and for your overall health. Please understand this. This is very important to understand, Mahmoud. If you want to understand more, go to my website, livestutterfree.com. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to actually do it for you guys. Yeah, I like this. This is really cool. I can do it here. Okay, this is the website. Okay, where are my videos? You see it says videos. Instagram video lessons. Okay, I'm going to go to video lessons. I clicked. And this is welcome to speech mastery with an editor. You see this? Okay. So by the way, this image, you see this image? This is an amazing image as well. It explains a big mental block all people who stutter have. They are always asking questions. They are sitting in their mind and they are not using their tongue. And every non-Etalon programs, they all work with stutterers' mind. They are discussing stuttering issues. And after they are asking questions, a stutterer asks one question. I mean, he has one question. And the person who is not involved in the Etalon program is giving the answer and the answer of a non-Etalon helper, let's put it this way, helper, generates 2 more questions in the mind of a stutterer. And each of these questions generate another answer. And each answer again generates 2 more questions in the mind of a person who stutters. I hope you understand this. And this is what I do. You ask me a question, I give you the correct answer, you perform the action, and the action becomes correct. Correct answer leads to the result. This is the difference between me and all other helpers who do their best to help you. But anyway, so to address the question of Mahmoud on YouTube, so come here to this page and watch these 4-part video lessons. They are free, guys. Discover reality, gain skills, and win. This is what I say right here. See this? Discover reality, gain skills, and win. Okay? Any questions about it? I think I've answered questions about how crazy it is to do breathing. If you want to learn more, in details, watch my video. But let me go back to Instagram and I love how it works. I can use it. This is the first time I'm using this. Okay. So if you want to go back, you're watching me on Instagram, you can go to Instagram and you can just look at the better quality of the picture. But let me explain to my YouTube viewers. This image makes everyone shocked because this is reality that people who stutter and those who work with people who stutter, they are not familiar with. They don't know about this. Okay? So here we go. Why? I'm going to just read, then I'm not going to forget anything, what I wrote here. So here is what I wrote. How big is the stuttering problem? It's huge. It's huge. It can be compared to a huge, humongous tree that sprouts in the body, in the mind, in the soul of a person who stutters. It spreads like a cancer. This is why we call it, stuttering is an informational cancer. Okay? So it spreads like a cancerous tumor. This tree has roots and many, many different branches. After all, when a tree loses its roots, I made a spelling mistake. I just noticed it. I'm going to fix it later on. Okay? So if the tree, we chop off the tree, the root of the tree, the whole tree will die. Do you understand that? This is why it's so important to understand what is the root of stuttering. Stuttering roots, what are they? So the soil where the tree is growing is childish laziness. The natural, totally natural laziness of a young child, because young children don't want to work. They don't want to do anything much. They just want to play. They want to play. They don't want to learn. Just recall yourself being in school, how your parents would push you, how to get ready for spelling tests, how to move a child's hand, your hand, to write letters. And some parents were pushing more than others. I was a very strict parent, of course. And I would, if I saw that my children would write something not perfectly, I would say, I don't count this. This is not a good work. You're going to have to redo it. Do it again until you do your work perfectly. And my children would, Mommy, how did I do it this time? And I would go, good job. Now you did it perfectly. Here is, take a candy. Okay, or do something else. I would give them, I would make them feel proud of their achievements, okay? So I did not let them being lazy. But if, let's say, I can tell you, I can share with you, I have a son who, when he was young, who was very lazy. He just wanted to play. He didn't want to do anything. I was so tough with him. I was pushing him all the time. But his reaction was always the same. I don't want to do it. He was always crying. Okay, back then, of course, I didn't know everything I know today. Okay, but back then, I didn't know how to deal with that. I dealt with this intuitively. I would tell to my son, what do you mean? You can't. Grab a pen, write again, write one more line of words. Again. And guess what? He finally learned how to do it correctly. He finally learned how to get an A+, the high grade on his spelling test. Okay, just this is an example from my own life. But once again, you need to understand it's natural. Children don't want to study, period. They don't want. All they want is to please their mommy and daddy. And this is what parents must use. They must. Those parents who would react in the way, oh, a child comes from school and brings a bad report, or like obviously a bad grade because the child didn't study or didn't do a good job, didn't do his homework. And the parents will say, it's okay. It's okay. Here is your candy. Here is your best food. Okay, let's go have fun in the whatever park for children, Disney World. Do you think that the child will actually learn anything in this way? Of course not. The child will learn, I gotta be lazy because it's very beneficial for me. This is why it's so shocking to see laziness is the soil. It's the soil, that's where the roots of the tree, when the seeds come, seeds of the stuttering tree get inside of the laziness, they grow. They grow, the tree of stuttering grows. So, and the main, of course, what's in the, you can see on my tree, I wrote avoidance of speech work. So when a child is small, the young child does not, let me see if there are questions. Wave. Okay, I see that there are not too many people watching. Wave. I'm gonna wave to people. Guys, you can put your questions because I still have a little time on Instagram. So once again, the root cause, the soil of the stuttering tree is laziness. Children laziness. Natural. There's nothing wrong with it. We all were lazy when we were young. We didn't want to study. We didn't want to work. We wanted to play. Okay. So, but because we didn't do the work, we didn't complete. Okay, Manny, I've seen your message. Yeah, it popped up already. I saw it. I'm still here. I can't get back to you. Let's talk after this, okay? After I'm done here, I can talk to you. Okay, so yeah, I know you're waiting for the reply. I actually can do it. Let me see how I can do it. You will just see how I work, okay? How do I need to stop sharing. No, I don't want to stop. I just want, you know what? I don't want to lose this. Okay, Madara Tayuki wrote something. You often said we speak in whole word. Yes, we do. Okay, Let me go back, by the way, and turn this on so before I forget. In one whole word, there are many sounds in one whole word. How to say one whole word? Give me an example. You give me the word, I will show to you how the whole word is being produced with the movements of your tongue. This is the only way I can do it, because it's just, oh, yay, Roger, so good to see you, yay. Roger was a pioneer of this amazing program in the English-speaking world. He's had his problems as well, right, Roger? But I love him to pieces because he's finally is doing the work. He has done the work. There's no miracles, no miracles. If you guys don't do the work, if you're still have kind of this thing, avoidance of speech work, then the stuttering tree will always grow, always grow. So let me continue. So, vaglal kapar, ask me a question. What is, yeah, I see Roger. Okay. Roger just gave me his like. Okay. So, wait a second. Vaglal kapar. If you want me to show you how to say one word, oops, no. Okay. I'll share the video. Looks like I got, it's okay. Post. Oh. I just lost connection with Instagram. Sorry, guys. Okay, let me go quickly and share it. I don't want to lose it. Okay, how did they call it? Let me go to, stuttering roots. Stuttering root causes. Okay. Post. Sharing to Instagram. What? A preview of your video. I will share one more. No, I don't want to deal with this now. Okay. Add to series. Add to series. Okay, done. Post. Okay, I posted. So now I'm doing only Facebook and YouTube. Okay, that makes it easier. Okay, the word is, how did I call it? This is not the word, my dear. This is, how did I call it? How did I call it? 5 words. This is not the word. You want me to show you one word? The word is how. And here is how the tongue moves. Look, I'm going to show to you my little toy. This is what I have. How. 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 That's it. 2 movements. How. How. If you want the word did, it's again going to be 2 movements. Did. Did. So if you're going to go 2 words, one after another, it's going to be like this. One after another. How I did. Of course, our tongue moves quicker, much quicker. But I'm just showing it to you. Okay. So let's talk about the root causes of stuttering. Let's begin. And if you have more questions, please just post them. I'm going to simply read. So the tree, again, could be compared with stuttering can be compared with a tree. Stuttering is as invincible as a tree that is reborn again and again from living roots, placed in a fertile soil. As I mentioned to you, fertile soil is laziness and avoidance of speech work, muscle work. If you don't use your tongue, if you don't speak, no matter what reason is, you will continue to stutter for the rest of your life. If you want to know how to speak, you gotta come to me and ask. I'm available. Okay, and the price is real affordable today, real affordable. Okay, how to make stuttering, no, wait a second. Okay, the stuttering tree grows in all stutterers because they are the ideal breeding ground for its growth. How to make stuttering tree dry up and die in a person once and for all. How do you get rid of your laziness once and for all? I'm here to help you. First of all, it's necessary to chop off and burn to ashes all the roots. All the roots. We need to get rid of laziness and avoidance of speech work. We need to get rid of this. The internal environment of the person who stutters needs to be changed so that the seeds of the stuttering tree could never germinate in him ever again. In the case if a soil favorable for the growth of a stuttering tree, if this favorable environment remains in this person, then the seeds will surely root in this person and germinate again and again. The Etalon Unblocking School creates just this environment. We don't deal with, we deal with lazy people, but we stop their laziness right away in this or other way. Today, I have learned how to stop laziness in a much shorter time than I was doing it before. Today, I know how to do it. I give people a really hard time. You gotta work. You gotta do what I told you to do. And I already mentioned that I am now writing a book. I'm collecting my Facebook messages with that person who doesn't use even his real name. He doesn't use his name. He asked me to cover his face. He's hiding from the world. And he wants to speak. Speech is no secret. You cannot be covering your face and wanting to speak, wanting to share your excitement with the world. It's just two contradicting things. You gotta understand. But let's go back to the stuttering tree. So, because of laziness and a person who hasn't done the speech work, and he still, even as an adult, he still avoids speaking. He is silent most of the time. Other people speak and he's just listening and thinking, what are they thinking about me? What are these two people are talking about? They are probably laughing at me. They don't like me. People are so mean. This is what I read behind the lines. When people come to me and say, be aware, people, be compassionate, be accepting of stuttering. No, this is impossible. Normal people will never accept, for very simple reason, they don't understand why a person cannot say donut. It's so easy, donut, donut. Look, I'm gonna do it with the tongue. With my toy. Oh, you probably cannot see. No, you can. Donut. Donut. 3 movements of the tongue. You can learn to do it. You can. You just don't know how. So understand, people who say accurately their words, they have learned it. You have not. This is the only problem you have. You don't know how to move your tongue. Okay? So as the result, your memory here and here, the memory of your tongue is still empty. It's not built. Empty memory. If you can see the trunk of the tree with big letters, I indicated empty memory. You look at the thing that you want to name, but your tongue doesn't have the muscle memory. The tongue doesn't know how to move to say accurately this word. Do you understand me? You don't know yet, not you. You may recognize the word. You may have the memory of your ear. You may have the memory of your eyes. You see the object, you recognize it, but you don't have the memory of your tongue. Do you understand me? Let me know if you understand. And then, because there is no memory, every time you look at something, you don't know how to name it. This is why the benches of the tree, there are so many benches. I wrote 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 or 10, but there are hundreds of them. I just indicated a very few. Simulation. I guess we're going to talk about simulation, pretending. I did talk a lot about it earlier, like last week, but also on a broadcast, live broadcast. If you guys want, you can go there, or we may talk about simulation the next time I come live, okay? So other benches, fear. Of course you're afraid to speak because you don't know how to move your tongue. You don't know. Every time you attempt, your tongue gets stuck. And you feel like something is wrong with me. It's not working, of course. But in reality, you simply don't know. You have not developed the muscle memory of your tongue to say donut. You haven't learned it. You avoided to do the speech work, and you do not have the muscle memory. Falseness. Falseness is you come to a speech therapist and you believe disinformation they share with you. You open the book, the encyclopedia, the Wikipedia, and you read, oh, stuttering is a disability. It's inability. Something is wrong with the brain. Something is wrong with the brain wire. It's genetic. It's this, it's that. There are so many, all kinds of misinformation, disinformation. I call them lies. It's something that people simply don't realize. There could be people with big heart, but they are miseducated, mistrained. Another one, irresponsible. Yes, most people who stutter do not take responsibility for their own actions. They don't. They always blame someone else. It's the people, they are mean. They just give me a hard time. It's all their fault. Okay? It's this guy. He made face and I got distracted. It's his fault. It is a ghost called stuttering. It's not my fault. I'm sick. I am just having a stuttering sickness. Okay? This is why you guys all have to service me. I am a poor, disabled, sick person. Everyone must serve me. You all have to serve me like I am a king and you are my servants. They all, maybe not all, but I would say 95%. They all have this mentality. They don't take responsibility for their own actions. Victim position. Oh, this is so big. Again, I am the victim. Pity me. Feel sorry for me. Don't laugh at me. You just come to me and take care of me. Do you understand what I'm talking about? I hope you do. Let me go back to StreamYard and see if anybody asked any other questions. Okay. How to emphasize on vowel only, not emphasize on consonant. Madara, you're asking great questions. You got to come to me. I can't. teach it to you. Okay, here, I can only show it to you. Give me the word, I will show to you how to emphasize. I will model for you the word with a perfect emphasis. I will show it to you. And if you didn't understand it from the book, then that's what your ability to comprehend the book is. This is why books are just dead sources of information. They cannot explain much, okay? How to emphasize. I don't even know if you even understand what the word emphasis means. You probably don't because of the question you asked, okay? So back to the victim position. So this is, of course, based on the empty memory of a person. Again, it's a branch. Children usually feel victims when they are young. They learn to feel victims, and they learn to manipulate their family members. I'm a victim. You serve me. It kind of goes together with lack of responsibility. It's kind of very similar. And when a child with empty speech memory grows up, guess what? The child begins to do what? The mentality remains, I'm a victim. Don't judge me hard. Don't laugh at me. You better help me. This is what all therapists, doctors, helpers are based on. They take care of you because they pity you. They don't act out of love. This is not love. This is not love. I act out of love. I truly care for my students. Love is the only feeling that can make the difference in our life. And you know what this love is? First of all, people need to know how to love themselves. Speech Mastery is my favorite book. Those who know me will put like right away. You gotta learn to love yourself. I teach people who stutter in my classroom to love themselves. This is what I teach. I want them to stop waiting for others to feel sorry about them. This is not love. Okay, and a lot of people become confused between the feeling of feeling sorry about and between true love, which the word love means creation. Creation. This is what love is. It's basically feeling of being proud of what I'm doing, what I'm creating. Loving somebody means to share excitement with each other, give to each other, and create like happiness together. It's creation. It is not feeling sorry for each other and where one is superior than the other one. Love means equalness. Equal. We are equal. When my students come to me, I feel at first superior than my students. Only when they begin speaking without mistakes, I feel that now we are equal. That's it. Now we are. They can share whatever they want to say, and I can share freely, accurately. Okay? So Madara Tokayaki gave me the word Anadira. Is Anadira one word? See? You don't even understand what the word is, my dear. It's not one word. Give me one word. One word, please. Give it to me. Anadira, 2 words. Give me one. Then I will show you how to emphasize. Do you see that whatever you read in the books, it doesn't really work for many people? Of course you do. Number one, this book, Correcting of People Who Stutter, is written not for stutterers, but for people who want to become Etalon speech educators. I will be happy to enroll you guys in this program. But of course, I don't enroll everybody. It's an opportunity to have a new profession. Are you ready to learn, to become a new professional on this planet? I'm ready to teach. Are you ready to come to me? So far, I haven't met even one person who would be willing to drop everything that he was making money off and begin learning a new profession. Too challenging. We are all too lazy to learn something new. If whatever we know works. Okay? The word is airplane. It's funny because even the word airplane is not one word. No, we can talk about it. The word airplane is a compound word, air and plane. Do you understand? But yes, airplane exists. By the way, in the way you spelled it is totally incorrect. Let me write the word for you so you could understand. Airplane. This is the correct spelling. When people come to me, okay, I can understand people who don't speak English as their first language, but you'll be surprised. When I communicate with people who stutter, even the ones who speak English as their first language, their spelling is so bad. Not all, of course. No, don't take it. But a lot. A lot of people, they don't even know how to spell, okay, correctly. I would tell you 50%. 50% are great spellers. They very well with spelling. But about 50% are not. Okay. So airplane, watch me. Airplane. Airplane. Did you hear the emphasis on air? Airplane. That's what it is. I emphasized air. Airplane. Repeat after me. Airplane. Can you repeat? Let me know. Airplane. Okay. So I guess I got interrupted. Don't remember what we were talking about. Oh, okay. I was listing the benches that I wrote here. Victim position. Okay, we've talked about it. Nonsense. What I call nonsense is kind of, I saw some nonsense that you guys just shared with me. For example, you believe the nonsense, you believed it, that you need to do some breathing practice to help your speaking. It's nonsense, but you believe it because you don't know reality. You don't. You're empty. Your memory is empty. A better point here. This memory is empty. This is why you have a hard time to move your tongue to say any word without stuttering. Sometimes you do it because it's so simple. Sometimes you do it, you guess it right. Other times you guess it wrong. In order to be able to move your tongue correctly 100% of the time, you gotta know what to do with your tongue. You gotta know what does it mean. Why breathing is so harmful for you. You gotta understand that this is the natural pump that we have here, the lungs. It's our natural pump. It sucks in oxygen. And when we speak, it releases carbon dioxide. We don't even use the same gas that we breathe in. How can it help us to speak? We speak only on a totally different gas mixture where carbon dioxide is the main ingredient. You got to understand this is all craziness that you believe in and you go with this nonsense. This is why you keep struggling for years. No matter where you come, they all tell you about breathing, speaking techniques. This is another nonsense. Normal people never speak according to techniques. Never. They just follow the norms. But do you know what the norms are? No, you don't. Okay, so let me read another one. Fantasies, yes! Fantasies is a great branch. I mean, nothing good about it, of course. I said great. But it's a big, big problem. Every person who stutters is a dreamer. Everyone. Even when they come to me, they dream. Even when they watch one video after another on my YouTube channel, and they begin dreaming, oh, I'm gonna come to Anna in 3 days. I will drop my stuttering and I will be free to speak anywhere, anytime. Yes, yes, but they don't realize that they need to do the work. The work. And when people hear that they really need to do the work, I don't see too many volunteers. They'd rather come to a kind and nice and supporting speech therapist who have no idea what work to give you. They don't know. They come up with all kinds of nonsense. Okay? That's why you struggle. Okay? But we're all different. It depends what you guys want. If you want to really free yourself from this nightmare called stuttering, you need to come to me. Once again, it's pretty affordable today. So let me see what else I wrote here. What is it? Stupor. Oh yeah, stupor. This is what I call, I don't know if you understand the word stupor. It's like, stupor. It's when people basically push the wall. Like, imagine you want to open the door, you push the door and the door doesn't open. Can you open the door if it's blocked? If it's locked, for example. You can't open the door. This is a block, and this is exactly what happens. You think, you believe that you can open the door, and you easily push it. But when you can't open the door, your body is blocked. Your hands cannot continue moving. Your muscles cannot move to open the door. Do you understand it? You do exactly the same, but with your speech instrument, with your tongue. You believe that you need, for example, to do pushing. That's what all stutterers do. They do okay? They don't know. They need to pull their tongue down. They don't know it. And even people who have read my book already, see, I just published the book. A person just told me that she or he, it's hard for me to say whether it's a girl or a boy, because there is no picture, okay? By the way, this is another thing. People who stutter always hide their faces. They always hide from the world. They have empty profiles or they use profile picture of someone else. Fake pictures. But anyway, the person has read the book, but the questions she asks, or he, I see that the person doesn't know, doesn't understand. What does it mean, the word? What does it mean to emphasize vowel sounds? What does it mean to move the tongue up, down? The person doesn't understand. And there is no teacher next to him or her to explain this. Only the living teacher can do this. You gotta understand. Only the living teacher. Let me go to my thing. Oh, I don't remember. I think I meant, oh, there is confusion, another branch, confusion. Let me see. Oh, this, yes. This is the image that I just posted on Instagram. This is the answer to the question of the person who asked me a question. Okay, Madara Tokayaki. This is the answer to your question. What really heals, I should have put in quotation marks, heals stutterers? Is it a miracle method or the living master. And if you look at the picture, you can see dead methods. I kind of Photoshop. There are a little bit of books. There are stuttering tips. There are peer-reviewed reviews. What? Verified reviews, peer-verified reviews. This is something that speech therapists who stutter themselves keep asking me. Do you have peer-verified reviews on your program? Okay, and I always go like, okay, you're gonna be the one. Would you like to review my program? Welcome, welcome. I welcome anybody. I haven't seen any volunteers yet. Okay, so but what can actually cure people who stutter? Is it the dead things that people are looking for, methods, techniques, devices, in the ear, pills, drugs, or a living master? What is it? It is a living doctor or a dead pill. Doctor, master, living teacher. Many people think that it is a pill. They buy drugs, for example, at the pharmacy and use these drugs in their own way. But if the dosage of the drugs is not enough, too small, such self-medication will be simply useless. Or in case of an overdose, if we take too many pills, too much drugs, it will be poisonous for us. Often a person takes the wrong pills for the wrong sicknesses. After all, so the dead pills and the method of taking them will not harm the patient. They are prescribed by a living doctor, a living master. Let me go and read the rest. Okay, I'm going to read the rest. I actually do recommend, guys, if you're watching me on YouTube, I recommend you follow me on Instagram, because I go with full speed on Instagram. I create messages, they're going to shock you, but I do share reality. The tough reality, to me, is much easier to awaken people from the sweet lies, sweet dreams. Okay? It is the living that heals, not the dead. All the methods, books, devices, and sets of exercises are as dead as all these drugs that I just mentioned, pills. Each of these dead things are just a tool in the hands of a master. I am the master. I'm right here. I am the master. But no tool can teach and explain why, how much, and in which way should this tool be used for the benefit of the patient and not to harm the patient. Healing requires a living master, a living specialist who has the wisdom to select and use the right means and methods for each specific patient. Often, patients self-prescribe a method of a treatment, some exercises or pills, and instead of getting a beneficial result, they only harm themselves. Both would benefit. Okay? After all, the same dead object can be used both with a benefit and with a harm. For example, what's going to happen to you if you eat one orange? No problem, it's probably beneficial. But if you eat 10 oranges, you may develop an allergy. Okay? So you may use a shovel, you may grade a shovel and dig the soil to plant a tree, or you may take this shovel and simply harm yourself. It's the same tool, but you can use it only in the way that if you have a good helper, then if you have a good guidance, let me read it. Dead tools can become good helpers only under the guidance of a living master. See, my eyes are not really already good to see. That's why I kind of got confused. So once again, the dead doesn't heal, only the living master does. And those who do not understand this will keep searching for a dead self-healing or self-study, and they will continue getting negative results. So it's up to you. Choose the right master for yourself. But I want to warn you, be careful not to confuse a master with an imposter, pretending to be a master. An ignorant or miseducated imposter will lead you to misuse any method, any technique, or the tool, and it will bring you more harm than good. Okay, and of course, if you use incorrectly the tool, it will prevent you from speedy healing, from speedy recovery. I'm using this analogy. Of course, I keep telling everybody, stuttering is not a sickness. But if we were to call it a sickness, okay, then understand, if we take it as an analogy, you need to understand only a living master can guide you out of stuttering, because I clearly see what stuttering is, okay? What are the dead tools, Anna? Oh, that's a great question I have on Instagram. I will answer this question. Cat Ford me come by club. See, even the names are amazing. People who stutter get. I can't even read them. Anyway, let me see, last thing, if there are any questions, because I've been talking for too long. How to speak Madara, how to speak in consonant plus vowel only, not speak in consonant only. Example, the word transformers. Tra, first movement. Tra, first movement. Nsfor, ma, ers. Tra, nsfor, ma, ers. I'm going to use tra, nsfor, ma, ers. Got it? Transformers. 4 movements. 4 movements of the tongue. But people simply move their tongue without any, whatever. It has to be developed in memory. I can't give you more information because it's going to confuse you. I don't want to confuse you and, for that sake, anybody else. Okay. So Madara Taiwa, Tokoyaki, come to me on Skype. Write to me your questions there. Schedule your free consultation with me, and you'll go from there. Okay? So, guys, thank you so much for asking questions, for listening to me. I'll do my best to come back and see you next week. I'll see maybe, okay, Monday to Wednesday, I'm teaching the students. So maybe after that, maybe in the middle of the week, I will come live again. This is not a bad time. I had more more people listening. I love live communication, okay? So I'm gonna do stop sharing. Yay, I learned how to do it. Okay, lots of love to you. And I'm gonna summarize today's podcast. 1 hour, 40 minutes. Oh my God, I've been talking too much. Too long. I just love speaking, okay? So if you guys do not have any more questions, you still have a couple of minutes to ask. But I'm going to summarize. Number 1, understand. If you're going to stop being lazy, if you accept that you simply were lazy as a child and you started avoiding doing your speech work, accept it. This is the main reason you still do not have the muscle memory of your tongue. You haven't built it yet. And accept that this is the main reason the main stuttering root of your root cause. Okay? If you accept it, you will understand what you need to do. You need to complete your speech work. Complete it. There is no other way. If you want to be like everyone else on the planet, you gotta complete the same work that they have completed. Yes, they may have done it when they were young. Of course, it's much easier. La 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 la, talk 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 talk, like young children speak. They don't care. They make mistakes, but parents look at their mistakes. They listen to their children speak, and they say, "Oh, you are so cute. I love how you speak." There is nothing to love about it, but that's what we say. That's what we do because it's normal. Children make mistakes. In every muscle action, they begin to learn. When they walk, they fall, and we go, "Oh, yeah, get up, come on, get up on your muscles again and keep walking." This is what we do with our children. But when we are older and we still don't know how to move our muscles, this is no longer cute. And people feel sorry for you. You can't do anything about it. You can fight, you can hide behind the no face profiles. You can do that, but you cannot change the normal people. They do not understand why I can move my tongue and say the word and you can't. They don't understand. Some people feel that it's funny and they laugh, especially children. They don't understand why. The word is, I don't know, donut. Why the guy cannot say donut? Why? It's so simple. Donut, Madara, donut. That's it. 3 movements of the tongue. Why can't this guy do it? For a simple reason. He doesn't know. He hasn't done the speech work. He hasn't adjusted his tongue to doing it accurately. Okay? And of course, he's afraid. The bench is the tree. It's a cancerous tree. It's grown up inside of the body, mind, and soul. It's just part of a person's personality. You need to come to me. I will help you unblock your personality, your mind, your body. I can do it. I know it. I've done it about 400 times since 1212. No, what did they say? Yeah, 1212. 2012. 2012. Did it wrong. Okay, Madara Tayoki said, where do I need to apply force during speaking? Normal people don't apply any force anywhere, anytime. There is no force. When you pull your tongue down, there is nothing on the bottom of the mouth. There are no walls. It is you applying force. You are applying force. The force, you're applying force with your tongue to the bottom, the ceiling in your mouth. This is what you do. Instead of moving your tongue down, you're pushing. I don't want to break my finger. You're pushing the ceiling. This is the wall. The teeth. This is the wall. You're pushing it. This is why you block. But Madara, my answers are not going to be enough for you. I promise. You got to take the class. Stop being stingy. Stop not liking yourself so much, not thinking that you're worth it to invest the money. And my courses are affordable today. You can afford. If you work, you can afford. Yes, you would probably need to work a little bit longer. You probably would need to learn to work for, maybe some people work for 6 months. This is what I get from my students. Other people, the last student who I was guiding, he was working for 2 years to earn money. But it's possible. Get to work. He was not that actually into working. He was kind of too lazy. And I told him, find another job, get 2 jobs, earn more money, as much money as you can in a very short time. Then you can afford anything in your life. Oi, who was that? Shh. What was that? Okay, I got a phone call. I don't know. Am I still here? Yeah, I guess I am. Okay. So any other questions? Where do I need to apply force during speaking? Once again, we don't apply force. So lots of love to you. My recommendation, stop believing lies. You are totally healthy individual. You can learn. You have exactly the same talent to speak like I have. No difference between you and me. I have developed this talent. You haven't. So lots of love to you and see you around. Maybe I will see you in my individual Skype classroom. Send me a message. Bye-bye. Last question, we speak as we hear. So what is mind used for? The mind is a storage room of information. The mind selects what we want to talk about. Okay, but it's much more. If you want to learn what the mind is for, and you still are resistant about coming to me, to the teacher, I recommend you buy another book. This is the book. I'm looking at your name, and I'm guessing you're not from the United States of America. If I'm right, then you gotta buy, I recommend you buy the book. This is a paper book. It's available only in the United States of America. And also this book is, when people order this book from the website, I have to deal with Amazon printing services. Okay, this is the way I do. People order the book, I go to Amazon and I order author's copy, which is of course much less expensive. I buy the book from them, from Amazon, my own book, and ship it to a person who just ordered the book. So you can, imagine that I practically don't make any money on selling this book. But I recommend that you do not buy the paper book because Amazon services have recently, maybe they fixed it, I don't know, but I did have a few complaints of people who bought this book, paper book, and they could not get it for weeks and months. The Amazon shipping services, printing services had a problem. Don't know. Maybe it's fixed. Because of COVID, they had a hard time. So I recommend you buy the book. It's a digital download, Live Stutter-Free. This is the title of my book. Digital download of this book. Live Stutter-Free digital download. You can go, okay, I can show it to you. Okay, share screen. Chrome tab. And I'm going to show you share. Okay, let me go and share to you, show to you what I recommend you buy. Okay, where are the books? Books. You see, I have a lot. So you've bought Correcting Speech of People Who Stutter. Okay, now I recommend you go to, okay, see, Speech is a Skill paper copy. You don't need this. Live Stutter-Free or Speech is a Skill digital download. Look, I'm going to click on this, and this is what I have here. You need to buy this book. This is what it is. It's a digital download. Okay, Live Stutter-Free digital download. Let me see if you can see it. Can you see it? Yeah. So that's what I recommend. Oops, sorry. I didn't mean this. Okay. Okay, can you see it now? This is what I recommend. You buy the book. I talk a lot about what our mind is, what the person who stutters is. Like, I explain what this is about. What is this? This is a body-mind computer. What is the mind? What is the body? What is the soul? I explain a lot in this book. So I recommend you buy it. Okay? So stop sharing the screen. Okie dokie. Lots of love to you guys. Bye-bye.